Hi, guys. Thanks for subscribing. And if you just found me from scrolling around, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and help me out a little bit. Uh, Look, Trump is like an animal that wants to get hooked on the taste of blood, and we can't give him that opportunity. Trump is dying to have someone shot and killed by his armed forces in LA. He wants to show his power and his might. It is a matter of time before it happens, but we can't let it be for the reasons that he wants it to be. Do not be violent in these protests. This must be massive, peaceful protest so that when he does act, the world will see what he is, and that will make it harder for him. And it might mean that we will get help from outside forces at what he's doing. He has wanted to do this for a long, long time. And once he gets that taste of blood, he wants more and more and more. Trump wants to please Putin. He wants to be just like Putin. Remember, during the Black Lives Matter protest, while Trump's hiding out in the White House, then he found a way to have them do, tear gas and smoke bombs, went across the street with the upside down Bible, doing things that no American president has ever done before. We know that when he was president the first time, he just wanted to have migrants shoot him in the leg, shot as they were coming across the border. He wanted to have Black Lives Matter protests shot, shoot him in the knees. Remember that? This is what he wants. And Putin told him right before that, the upside down Bible thing, to dominate the streets. You have to dominate the streets. Trump is not looking at past American presidents who loved this country for guidance or as an example. He's looking to Vladimir Putin. We have to accept that. You don't have to convince MAGA of that. Stop trying to convince them. MAGA knows what he is. And unless and until they themselves are harmed, this is what they want. They are not going to be swayed by the videos of mothers and children being arrested and zip tied and families being split apart. They don't care about that. They like this. That is a very hard thing to accept. That the MAGA in your life, who seems so nice at the neighborhood barbecue, they like this until it happens to them or someone they care about. They did vote for this. We hear a smattering here and there of people saying, well, I didn't vote for this. That's usually when one of their own is harmed by Trump, by his tariffs, and now by his, I don't even think we can call them immigration policies. He's taking people who are American citizens, people who are here legally, and arresting them anyway. They want to do this. They are dying to shoot someone. This is why Trump launched this violence in LA. This is what he did. He did it to save his job. I think he always had this ready to go, to pull the trigger on this. But because he was in trouble with Vladimir Putin, not knowing in advance and reporting to him that Ukrainian President Zelensky was planning that drone attack. This is why this is happening now. Now, we knew the tanks were coming to Washington anyway. I think they were coming to Washington for a purpose to get ready for something like this, to have them on hand. But I don't think that was necessarily the plan to connect LA. And I still don't know what it is. I'm here in Washington. I just moved back like 5.5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, back to the belly of the beast. I have not been to the part of town yet where the tanks are, and I don't want to see it. Peaceful protests are essential. And if we're going to be honest with ourselves, it's all we have. We will have the midterm elections if we do not give Trump what he wants. If we do not give Trump that excuse to shoot someone, to say this is an insurrection, and to then have martial law and cancel the midterm elections. This does not mean stay home. It means protest, protest, protest peacefully. It also means never letting up on the pressure of your Republican elected officials. I'm extremely disappointed in U.S. media for not holding these people to account. They are the only ones who can really stop this now relatively quickly and peacefully and non-violently. So while the focus obviously is on Trump, I do think he's mentally ill. I do think he's wearing a catheter. We've seen that, the pictures and the analysis of that. People saying, yes, he's wearing a catheter. He is physically unwell. We know that he's mentally unwell. We know he is a greatly evil, evil man. He also has long wanted this kind of power, and he can't wait to do this. Never think he can be reasoned with. And at this point, the MAGA that still follow him and like him and think all of this is okay, you can't reason with them. And I've long argued that maybe you have to make some hard decisions in your personal life about being around these people. I think most people won't. I think most people still want to be tolerant. They still don't want to shake up their own personal social lives, which is sad because we are in a position now where nobody's coming to save us. We each have to fight this battle in our own homes, our blocks, our towns, our workplaces, where we do not tolerate it. They have shut us down too many times and for too long. And Democrats, frankly, Democrats in Congress, and Joe Biden, the administration of Joe Biden, did not want to address this and kept pretending that this movement, this great evil, this cheating and lying, would somehow go away and they'd learn their lesson. It just made them stronger. I think that we had people who simply were too afraid to do the jobs. Merrick Garland at the top of that list. Boy, I better never see him on the street. But make no mistake about it. Trump wants escalation. He wants to shoot someone. Peaceful protests, completely peaceful, greatly reduce the chances that he can be given that opportunity. So if he acts and if he can actually get someone in the military or law enforcement to do this, see if it's peaceful and they don't have a reason. A lot of them will say, I can't do this. I can't do this. And as I've argued before, there is legal protection for those who do not want to implement these illegal and unconstitutional directives that Trump may be giving to law enforcement, to the National Guard, and to the Marines. So as long as we stay within those lines, it will be harder for Trump to get those people in the National Guard, in the Marines, and law enforcement, military, to shoot or apprehend peaceful protesters, American citizens, journalists. That doesn't mean Trump isn't going to try, but please don't make it easy on him. Please don't give him an excuse. That's all I have for now. God bless everybody. We're in a pretty difficult situation.